Hey everyone, welcome on, welcome back. Welcome to Tea and Tarot Tuesday. Sneak peek, pre-recording for this week ahead up. Um, if you're tuning in with me, thank you for being here and for unfolding the energy for this up week to come. And if you're just tuning in when this goes public on Tuesday, welcome. Thank you for being here. You're also still a part of the unfolding of this energy as well. For energy is timeless. And if this message resonates with you, then it's for you. We have quite a week coming up, y'all. Very, very strong energies that's happening because we have our new moon in Libra solar eclipse on the south node, right, in Libra. So lots of energy conjunct with Black Moon Lilith. There's just going to be a lot. This new moon is a cycle that is going to really, really break open the things that have been suppressed, repressed, oppressed, because of that Black Moon Lilith conjunction. Also, we have Mars in Cancer trining this as well, and Saturn in Pisces retrograde trining this. So there's going to be a lot of energy. Not to mention, it's also my baby nephew's birthday. So happy birthday, Milo. We love you. Welcome to this world. I know it's just a few days away at the time of this recording, but at the time of this going public, you will be having joined us. And I love you so much. We love you and adore you. And you take care of your mother here. Okay, you gave her quite a doozy of a pregnancy, so not no surprise there of being born on this new moon solar eclipse. Definitely makes a lot of sense. But we're just seeing this as the new growth that has to come in, and in order for space for new to come in, you have to let go and release and honestly pull out the weeds of all the things that are not um, healthily participating in your life anymore. So though this is very, very heavy work, shadow work, inner child work, this is, Libra is about relationships. It's about collaboration. It's about partnership. It's about equality and justice and balance. And with it being in the South Node as well with the South Node being in Libra as well, there's definitely a lot of there's going to be a lot of karmic past life, soul life completion, clearing, awakening. So just be ready for this week. Be ready for this new moon. Make sure that you are taking the time and space that you need to yourself to rest, to reflect, to purge, to cry, to journal, whatever you need to do. If you need to say no to some activities or take some time off work, this is the time that you need to do it, because this is the time that it's our soul is initiating us to awaken and redirect, or not necessarily redirect, but to mature our ego, to balance our ego so that we can work with the ego in a healthy manner instead of letting it overtake our relationships, in codependency or in, you know, over domineering of the energies. So definitely make sure that you're staying mindful of where you're at and what you need to do and how you need to show up in this world, for yourself first. Okay, that's what this week is definitely preparing us for. Welcome on for those who are joining. Hello. Is it Zhao Femino? Welcome on. Hey, glad you're here. Glad you made it. Make sure you got your tea for this tea and tarot because we're about to get into the tea of the energy here with our tarot for the divine feminine, masculine, collective, and spirit. We'll get into some knowledge here, some Akashic enlightenment from the Lemuria oracles, as well as from our four agreements of next steps. Zhao Femino asks, are questions allowed? Yes, you can ask questions if it's relative to our read. I'm not doing like personal questions for relationships for this reading. This is just more of a collective tuning in for what Spirit wants us to know. If the messages do resonate for what I'm pulling for the feminine and masculine and collective for you, then that means that is a message for you. If they are personal and you would like to have more of a one-on-one for something more personal for you, then I'd be happy to meet with you on a one-on-one basis. I do personal readings, and we can definitely chat about that for sure. I do have a promotion that I'll go ahead and throw out there for our September. Few days left of September, but for if it's your first reading with me, I do have a promo where it'll be a complimentary 3-card mini read. And if that sounds good to you, then you can always message me either on my emails in the description box, or you can find me on my social media, which is also in the description box on TikTok or Instagram. All right. Well, let's go ahead. Let's dive in to see what the energy is. Take a sip of my tea. I've got an oolong with some homemade lemonade that I made. I'm going to also go ahead and clear the energy, get our Palo Santo here so we can set the intentions, so we can be able to hear the messages from the highest frequency of conscious love from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. How we can go into this week, this new moon, this eclipse. And eclipses are about 90 days prior, 90 days post that we feel. So how this eclipse has been, taking a look back 90 days before, October 2nd would be, July 2nd, where your life was, what was going on. And then also into the new year of 2025, we're going to be feeling this as well. So let's hear what we can hear, how it can best guide us, how we can best utilize these energies so that we can move in our highest good, in our highest consciousness of love and light. Thank you. Amen. Ashe. Namaste. Get my little shuffle board here. I'm going to first start with the Divine Feminine. See what we have going on. Divine Feminine energy. And with that Black Moon Lilith, that's going to be conjunct with this new moon in Libra. A lot of feminine energy going on. And the Black Moon Lilith is, that's the shadow side of our feminine. That's the side that we repress, the side that, the parts that are told are unwelcomed, the overly emotional sides, right? So we're in our feminine energy that we all carry. We all carry feminine and masculine energies. The feminine energy within us is the thought, the conception. It's the dream space. It's the non-physical, right? And then we have the masculine is taking those ideas, taking those dreams, those thoughts, and turning it into a physical, materialized manner. So that's why we all need the feminine and masculine energy within us. So take this reading as it resonates for the feminine energy within yourself. And if you and the masculine energy within yourself. And if you are also reading or listening or tuning in for a counterpart, to keep in mind their feminine and masculine energy within themselves too, okay? So let's just see where the feminine is at. I'm going to split this deck. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Wands. Right down in the heart. So the feminine might be feeling, and I think I just let a fly in, so that's great. And my nose is really itchy. Not trying to like pick my nose in front of you guys, but like my nose just got really super itchy. So it's almost like there's something that the feminine is wanting to say, that with this Nine of Wands and this Wheel of Fortune, you see how she's kind of like looking over into where the, you know, where the women are, the angels, the ancestors, right? Divine, and how they're weaving and sewing and journaling and writing your story that's in the stars, right? And it's almost like recognizing that you have gone through some things, feminine. You really have. You've battered, broken, and bruised. This is Nine of Wands. That's the wounded warrior. But you are still taking those steps. And this fly is going to be the death of me. So when flies come around, I see it also as perhaps there is some people who are trying to tune into your energy. Maybe you have, you know, people who are trying to see what's going on with you, what's happening in your energy, what's happening in your life, you know, people who are trying to just figure you out, because there is something on the horizon. You see that rainbow behind you. There's still something beautifully on the horizon that is destined for you. But there's also a sense of you're going through it, you know. That's why it's hard to show up in places when you know you're going through it. That's why it's hard to show up and try to be your fullest self when you know you're having a hard day, a hard week, a hard year, when you know that you are tired, or again, that Nine of Wands, battered, broken, bruised, because people can sense that energy. And as best as you want to, you know, give them something and offer them, you know, your kind energy, or your full self, it's taken you a while because you're on a long journey here. So you might be showing up like this, arms folded. You might be feeling like, I don't, you know, I don't want to receive this divine energy. I don't want to receive this divine love, this cup, right? Not sure, because this has been a long, long road. But the Knight of Pentacles is Taurus energy, right? It's the slowest knight in the deck, but it comes with a solid offer. So this might have taken you a really long time, feminine, to get to where you want to be. Maybe it's taken you a really long time to have to, you know, decide which cups you want to trust. Maybe right now you're like, I don't trust any of these cups in front of me, any of these offers. But if only you allowed yourself to turn just a little bit over your shoulder, you would see that there's this divine cup waiting for you. And as soon as you see that divine cup, Spirit says you're going to be right on your way. You know, you have the Page of Cups underneath that. I kind of want to get a little bit more clarification here of this Knight of Pentacles. What offer is on its way? And look, we have the High Priestess that just flipped over. And then a couple more cards, so we'll see what those are about to clarify more of this High Priestess. But yes, that's the offer here that's taken a while, is your wisdom. Is coming into your highest self, is coming into your High Priestess, coming into the space where you are at your fullest, highest self. where you can acknowledge with radical acceptance what you've been through, and that you can give yourself grace and find that the wisdom with it all, find the wisdom within your journey, even if it's been a long, long, long journey. But I'm hearing that the offer is here. There is an offer for you, or that you are showing up, arriving with an offer of stability, because you've been doing so much inner work, so much spiritual development, so much, I'm hearing soul work, inner child work, shadow work. Because, yeah, bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. And look at this. You have the Lovers and the Moon. Look at that. Okay. All right, you guys. 2 major arcana, 3 major arcanas with the High Priestess. Yeah. So this journey has been a long journey, Divine Feminine. But you are now finally at a space where you have something of substance to offer, of loyalty, of commitment, because you've been doing the self work. Look at that. Mirror work, reflection work. And you've been following and being guided by your intuition. You've been guided by your psychic abilities, by your dream space. I'm hearing you've been, you know, the in your dream space at night, in the when the moon is out, you are being healed in your dream space. Lots of soul healing. This week, this new moon, right, is going to help you with understanding that in order for divine love to be shared and accepted and offered, you have to first do the work to reflect on yourself, on your journey. Hi, welcome on, Dantaj Rivera. You're beautiful. Thank you so much. You're beautiful too. I'm grateful that you're here. And I'm hearing that this is such a beautiful journey because you have been doing such beautiful work on yourself, on your soul, Divine Feminine. And that's why you're showing up as this incredible High Priestess. You're learning your I'm hearing your relationship with Source, with Divine, your spiritual um, connection has gotten so strong. That's why, I mean, both of these are about listening to your intuition, following your intuition. The moons are about your emotions, your emotional need. So anytime there is a full moon or a new moon, this is where it's the time that you need to reflect on your emotional needs, the new cycles. That's why, and with the Lovers here, with the moon card is perfect because of this Libra new moon. Libra, again, is about balance, about partnership. It's about relationships. This is to reflect, for us to reflect on how we can best show up, how our past relationships have taught us what we needed to learn and gain the wisdom that we need to learn, and how we now know what is our emotional needs, what are our emotional needs that need to be met. And if you don't know that yet, check out what your moon sign is. Your moon sign is about your emotional needs. What sign is in your moon? That's how you can find your emotional needs. That's how you can have your emotional needs met. And I'm hearing that learning this is how you're going to learn how you can teach others how to treat you, how you can show up in your relationships, how you can love your partners. Divine Feminine, you're learning. That's why you have something to offer, because what you have to offer is now an equal love. I'm hearing love language, equal ability to communicate love, because of doing so much beautiful self-reflection and understanding how to love every single part of yourself without shame, without guilt or blame, and allowing yourself to really, really trust, accept, radically accept, and also walk by faith with the Two of Swords and not by sight. Dantaj Rivera, you said, where are you from? I am from the United States, right here in the heart of America. Where are you tuning in from? This Two of Swords is about walking by faith. You see how she's got her blindfold. So this divine feminine here is learning how to, again, that's that high priestess, walk by faith. That's the intimate relationship between her and spirit that no one knows about, right? Because this is between her and spirit. But understanding how to utilize that so she can know which direction to go, where to go, and to stand in her truth and in her power regardless, because she has the power of the divine guiding her. And she doesn't have to use her two eyes. She can use her spirit, her third eye, right? Her wisdom, her emotional guidance, I'm hearing. That's really beautiful. Dantaj, you say you're from Harrisburg, PA. Cool beans. Nice. Tuning in from the good old Pennsylvania. That's what's up. Look at this. I split the deck with the masculine. We have the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. So the masculine is also doing some reflective work, really building and strengthening in his his spiritual work as well. And just a disclaimer, I say his and her, but masculine and feminine is within us all. It's not a gender. So hope that's okay. But yeah, to have that mirroring, it is beautiful that they are mirroring each other here, of really doing some inner reflective work this week here. Really trying to understand what has and has not worked in past relationships. You know, what has and has not worked in the way that we've presented ourselves in this world. Yeah. So let's see what else the masculine wants to talk about. Really beautiful energy from the feminine here. Very prominent energy with so many major arcanas as well. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So the masculine might be feeling in his head, feeling stuck mentally. That's why he's in that. His heart is in the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords, because there is communication that wants to come through, but I'm hearing feeling stuck in his head of what to say, not knowing what to say. Okay, these two didn't want to go back in. That's the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. Really beautiful. Yeah, there's love definitely on his heart, right? And it's a pure kind of love for sure. It's kind of an innocence of love with the page, you know. But I'm hearing that the masculine might be feeling like what he has to offer is not a lot. He feels like he doesn't have a lot to offer, right? He just has this little fish, little Pisces energy. But what I'm hearing is what he doesn't realize is he has divine love behind him. So he may be feeling like, I don't know how to love, is what I'm hearing. I don't know how to love well. I've never really been taught. I've never really been able to, I've never had good examples, is what I'm hearing. So I don't know if my love is good enough for you. Showing up as a page, maybe he's feeling like, I don't know if my love is good enough for you, if the feminine is showing up as the High Priestess, you know. Maybe he feels immature in his ability to love, but divine is with him. This Ace of Cups of divine love, there's an activation of divine love that is protecting and also comforting, nurturing the heart. Yeah, because the bottom of the deck is the world card, right? because there is a new world on the horizon. The world card is the final major arcana, so for completions, you know, but there's I'm hearing an there's a when one world ends, another begins. And that's what oops, let me cover that up. That's what the masculine is trying to find, that courage I'm hearing. Let's get a little bit more clarification here with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's very emotional. Ooh, okay. So the High Priestess and the Fool card tried to come out, but then these just like flew out. So we have, and then the bottom of the deck we have is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups here, definitely again, lots of cups, really maturing in his emotions. Lots of cards that just came out for clarification. We have the Hangman, the Three of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So lots of wands too here. Cups and wands here. So I'm hearing, let me hear what Spirit is trying to say on that the masculine's energy is in. So he's definitely trying to look at life. He's trying to learn how to love in a different way with the Hangman. And I'm hearing that he's seeking help. Maybe he's asking friends, who have had better relationships or have had, maybe his friends are married and he's asking them for help or advice. Maybe he's asking his parents for advice. Maybe he's asking a counselor for advice. But he's really trying to figure out how to love differently than what he's been taught so that he can mature, right? Bottom of the deck was the King of Cups, so he can mature. So he wants, what he doesn't realize that he is doing is he is maturing his emotions, right? Really beautiful. Oh wow. And underneath that King of Cups is the Knight of Cups. Look at this. Lots of love. Lots of emotional things. And again, I'm saying love and whatnot because that's what's coming up with all these cups, with the Lovers card coming from the feminine as well. But this is again, and then Libra energy is about learning how to balance partnership. So you can have equal partnership. And Black Moon Lilith is about making sure that this partnership is equal, right? Um, Black Moon Lilith will burn the forest down and turn into a fire-breathing dragon if there is not equality, if there's not justice, right? And so what I'm hearing is the masculine really is wanting to mature, and he is, because he came out as the page, but bottom of the deck, what he doesn't see coming is that he is maturing into this King of Cups. And underneath that, because there is an offering of love, of romance, of courting, of that he wants to be able to provide is what I'm hearing. Underneath that is the King of Pentacles. Wow. And underneath that is the Empress. Holy cow. And underneath that is the Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. I gotta stop. But this is beautiful things that we don't see coming. Is this beautiful balance, and he is showing up as kings and knights and seeing that this is who he is wanting to offer, right? His cup too. Yeah. You see how this little boy is offering his cup to this little girl. So this could be a childhood love. This could be a lifelong love. Now she's grown up into this Empress, right? And so he's like, you see, he's still showing up as the king. At least it's not a page. It's not the emperor, but he's growing up. He's maturing. Yeah, really beautiful. That's really beautiful. Yeah. All right, let me put these cards back. Otherwise, I could be here all night trying to see what we don't see coming. But that's really beautiful energy of what we don't see coming, right? So let's carry on with the what is out here of this energy right now for the masculine and the clarification. So asking for help, asking for advice on how he can see love and life and relationships and partnership in a different way than he's seen before. Because I'm hearing, because with this, with the um, Seven of Wands reverse, he is feeling like maybe he has let other distractions take away from him standing in his truth and having a little bit of doubt in his truth. And hi Dantaj, you said, you know what's crazy? I'm a Libra. I'm definitely all about balance. Yeah, yeah. My mom and dad are both Libras. It's funny when you have two Libras and they can't figure out how to balance. No, I'm just kidding. But again, it's when you, the thing about Libras is that you want balance and justice for what is your belief of balance and justice. And and for all though, I mean, you are definitely um collective. You think of the collective very much so, and sometimes that can even put you could put yourself last. Um, for the collective. So that's also important to make sure that you stay balanced. But yeah, love that. This might, if this is resonating with you, Dantaj, then this might be, this reading is for you for this Libra new moon for sure. Happy birthday, by the way, Libra, Libra season, Libra. Um, V Biddy says I had to take a break away from my emperor. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that so you can stand and move into your high priestess, and that's okay. Because like the feminine here says, here it might, sometimes this love, sometimes this offering, sometimes who we are becoming, sometimes coming into our highest self can take a long, can be a long journey, and it does take a lot of self reflection, um, and it takes a lot of spiritual maturity and reflection as well. And if that means you have to take a break so that you can listen to your intuition, so you can listen to what your needs are, do it. Do it. That's what this journey is about. Dantaj says, what's your sign? You want to guess? That's always my favorite game. Guess what my sign might be? Could be anything. You guess, I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Um, I will say there are a lot of wands out here with this Queen of Wands here. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Dantaj says June. That would be what? Gemini or Cancer? Yeah, almost. My rising is a Cancer, but I'm an Aries. Yes. Hence all of these fiery wands coming out here. Definitely fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, the Queen of Wands definitely is about taking care of yourself. Definitely about building the confidence in yourself so you can show up. Again, Queen of Wands is very, very confident. She stands in her own. She's sexy. She knows it. She's not afraid to be every bit a part of herself. And this new moon is really trying to get us to break free, break out of the shell that we've been in of feeling afraid, feeling little, feeling limited, right? Sorry, the lighting kind of just changed. So I'm trying to like move around because I didn't put on one of my other lightings, so it's like doing some weird stuff. So sorry if it just got dark. But anyway, and I'm hearing that the masculine is maybe taking care of himself, you know, especially if he's like feeling like there's too many distractions and I don't know if I can, if I'm standing up in my truth. So in doing so, he's following his, I'm hearing his practicing some self-care regimens. Maybe he's working out, going to the gym, right? Maybe he is got a fresh new haircut and, you know, cleaned up his stash. Like, I don't know, like maybe he's working on his health and eating healthy, or maybe he's, you know, cutting out things that are not healthy for him. That's helping him feel more confident. But what I'm also hearing is that this is what I'm hearing is also helping him feel more confident is him asking for help, asking for advice, seeking counsel so that he can work on his strengths because he does want to work in a healthy partnership because he's waiting for his ships, right? You see how he's waiting for his ships to come in. And they're right there. They're right there. So close yet so far away. And what I'm hearing when I see this Three of Wands is the path is wide open. The path is wide open for you, masculine. Your ships are on their way. So don't give up, don't give faith and keep, or don't give up faith and keep you know, keep working on yourself to be confident. You know, with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm hearing he's definitely got his eye on a feminine energy who is confident in herself, who is sexy, who does take care of herself, who, you know, is, you know, I'm just hearing like I just heard the word like flamboyant and out there and not afraid to stand out. Um, yeah. Hi Clayton Salmon. You said, "Are you single?" I do not answer those kind of personal questions on my lives, but thank you so much for your curiosity. Wow, look at this here. More wands. The last card that was turned over. So this is a burden that he's learning to lay down. The Ten of Wands. This is the completion. He's at the end of his this heaviness of carrying the weight of the world. I'm hearing maybe he's been carrying all these other distractions that's been making him feel like he can't stand in his truth. Maybe it's other people's opinions of how he should love, who he should love, how he should live his life, right? And perhaps that is what he's laying down. That's what this new moon is helping him lay down. Um, and again, that's for the masculine within us all as well, right? And so, really beautiful because we saw what is at the bottom of the deck. When he does lay those burdens down, when he does release the weight of the world from his shoulders, we see what happens. We see that he transforms into this beautiful King of Cups so that he can offer this Knight of Cups love. We see that he has the Empress, the Divine Feminine, on his mind that he wants to, I'm hearing transform for, and to offer this his cup of love too, because it has been a lifelong past life. Six of Cups is also about past life love as well. You've been on this soul journey for lifetimes. Not to mention that the South Node is in Libra, which also means that's our karma, our generational, our soul karma, our past life karma. That's also out here on this solar eclipse, right? New moon. And that is definitely bringing a lot, again, into the balance of what needs to complete. So if this is a past life love, if this is a past life, and if this isn't a love relation, a love, you know, kind of thing for you, then maybe this isn't your reading, because I'm getting a lot of strong messages around partnership and romance, because I think we're at a space right now where the collective is ready to again awaken to conscious love. That's what this channel is about. My channel is to be the in our highest vibration, to hear what spirit has to share with us so we can be on our journey, on our road to conscious love, so we can heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love, right? And so that's why I'm hearing right now. It's very heavily right now with that Libra axis here on that north south node as well. Maybe this is your soul contract of look at this, bottom of the deck for the collective, Two of Cups. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Maybe this is a past life connection, and it is balance, equal partnership. This is a soul contract here. Thank you for that clarification, for that confirmation. Hi, Matt Agents. Hello. Welcome on. Glad you're here. Yeah, with that Two of Cups, definitely with the collective. This is definitely a soul contract. We have the Ace of Swords here coming out for divine clarity. This is a time where we are about to come into some divine clarity within ourselves and within this connection. Okay, Two of Cups wants to stay at the bottom. Let's have a little bit more confirmation. A little bit more confirmation, please. With this Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. Okay, I'm being told to put this out of the Two of Cups. Wants to. But, all right, look at this. Thank you. So the World card, I see. The Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. So there is a final decision that the collective is finding clarity, and it's because of divine clarity, because of this divine intervention. Yeah, and it's ending. It's about an ending of deceit, an ending of heartbreak, an ending of, I'm just hearing like uncertainty, unclarity. Yeah, putting an end to the false ways you used to be in relationships. Yeah. Because look, we're breaking into a new world. It's my favorite world card. We're breaking into a new world. You see how the old shell, this is, what did I say earlier? We're breaking out of our shell so that we can come into this new world, new conscious love, so we can learn how to partner in a healthy way. Yeah. So we can learn how to show up. And look, Six of Cups. Y'all, I can't make this up. Because this is the past life. Past life is breaking. Past life karma is breaking free. So that now we can come into and we can live out the soul contract that this past life, our past life, has always been meant for. That our life has always been destined for. It's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. Yeah, Three of Wands under the King of Swords. Okay, so there is definitely, the path is wide open for a new decision. The path is wide open for us to come into what our hearts and the purity, pure love, Page of Cups under that, the pure love within us, so that we can have that balanced reciprocity. Yeah, really beautiful. I saw 44:55 on the clock, so that might be a significant number for y'all. Fours are of balance, fives are of change. Sorry again if this is like, I hope it's not too dark for you guys. I hope you can still hear me as well. But I think this is a really beautiful read. You know, again, to get to the other side, we have to go through the valleys of the shadows of death, right? But fear no evil, y'all, because this is, look at this, because why? Because thy rod and thy staff are with you. Your ships are coming in this new world. You're having a breakthrough. I'm hearing some of you might be feeling like you're going through having breakdowns, but your breakdowns are breakthroughs. You just have to allow yourself to see it, to feel it, to heal it. You have to allow yourself to purge it, to merge it. Okay? That's my little slogans, all right? I'll put it on a coffee mug, on my tea mug for Tea and Tarot Tuesday. Ooh. Okay, that one did not. Look at this. Look at this. I just said we haven't seen the Emperor, but we saw the Empress. And look, we have the Emperor that wanted to come out. Really beautiful. Emperor here says Spirit, says, don't worry. This is a divinely protected union. This is a divinely protected love. So just trust. No matter how long it takes. The song I was channeling earlier that I had to listen to is Can't Hurry Love. No, you just have to wait. They said love don't come easy. Just a game of give and take. Remember that song, guys? Is that Diana Ross and the Supremes? Yeah. Throwback. Y'all know about that. Anyway, that's a good lesson, though. It's a good message. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. They say love don't come easy. It's just a game of give and take. You gotta just give it time, no matter how long it takes. And look at this, more cups, you guys. This is why this is about love. This new moon is shattering our old ways of relationshiping. It's shattering our old ways of how we used to interact. Maybe you used to be more of that playboy, playgirl. Maybe you used to not want to make commitments. Maybe you wanted to keep it casual and easy breezy so that you didn't have to go deep. But Spirit says, it's time. It's time. If you want this new love, you got to shatter it. You got to shatter the old. If you want to step into your divine masculine energy, if you want this protected love, if you want this Two of Cups partnership, equal partnership, you're going to have to let go of what has been not working. You're going to have to let those emotions come out so you can mature them up to your waist. Look, he's holding 2 cups right now, and his heart is activated up to your waist in emotions you might be feeling, because a lot of shit's going to come up. See that? That's a full moon. Next full moon we have is going to be in Aries, which is our north node right now, axis, our fate, our future, our destiny. And Aries is about your identity. Who are you showing up as? So this new moon is going to bring up all these emotions so that you can balance them and mature them, so you can walk and come into your Emperor and High Priestess. Dantaj says, what's your love language? I think my main love language is words, if you can't tell. I'd like to speak. Words of affirmation for sure. Yeah. But I mean, all of them are important. Quality time. acts of service, physical touch. Yeah, they're all good. I would say words of affirmation and quality time and acts of service. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe even acts of service over quality time. I don't know. There's something about it that's like, oh, you thought about me. Thanks for cleaning the dishes. You love me. Now I don't have to do it. I can go to sleep. Donzer says, I can see that. Yeah. Send me a little love note. I'm okay with that. You know, those little things, right? Um, I'm cheesy. I'm just a big cheese ball. Anything that's cheesy, I just love. But look at this, you guys. You have the High Priestess and the Emperor. Jennifer Collins says 100%. That's right. Don Touch says my favorite is quality time. Yeah, that's important too, for sure. But I love this. This is actually a pair. Even though it's, usually the Empress is with the Emperor and the High Priestess is with the Hierophant, the High Priestess is actually the original Divine Feminine. So the fact that we still have this Divine Feminine and the Emperor and the Divine Masculine, this is still a pair. And what I'm hearing this is definitely a very very soul what do you hear call it soul pair. A soul pair. Right? That's what that 6 of Cups that keeps coming through. That's what that Ace of Cups, right? This divine love, right? Because this is OG. I'm hearing that the feminine has this old soul. The feminine energy comes from this old soul, right? With this mysterious wisdom just embedded in her. And the emperor here is this is the new divine feminine, I mean masculine awakening, right? Because the masculine is finally balancing its energy to where it is healing from all this distortion, right? The Hierophant is about tradition. So that divine masculine is like a very traditional, old school. I'm hearing like old school divine masculine. This emperor's coming in as this new, healthy, balanced, awakened. Yes, come on, somebody. Awakened divine masculine. And that's why it's coming as a perfect pair with this high priestess. Because now they can talk about wisdom and shit. Now they can talk about, like I'm hearing Jill Scott's, let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, share our situations, temptations, education, relaxation, elevation, right? That's how you can tell this is my love language. Just sing songs all night. Um, yes. Hi, Jennifer Collins. Welcome. Hello, all you say. Thanks for reading tonight. Of course, my love. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that you are. Thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you for liking this video if you haven't already. Feel free to subscribe to my channel as well, Princess Leah 888, where every week we try to see what the energies are for Tea and Tarot Tuesday, but I also have my daily divine messages from Spirit. So if that is something that interests of you for you, feel free to also hit that notification bell, and you can always get some good messages from the highest of conscious love for sure. Dantaj asks, "Do you believe in true love?" Of course. Of course, I wouldn't be a channel for conscious love if I didn't believe in true love. I do believe though that it is hard work and dedication, because you do have to there is a difference between, this is what I'm here to do, is separate the difference between conditional love and conscious love and unconditional love, love without conditions, you know. And sometimes I think we get so wrapped up in like this the fantasy of what we think love is, but a lot of times we think that it's what it really is actually conditional love, transactional love, where we think if you do this for me, that means you love me. That's where sometimes, again, it's not necessarily the love. I'm not saying that the love languages are like, oh, because you did this for me, you love me. It's like more so of like, if you make me feel good, like you are responsible for my happiness. And that's very, very conditional, codependent love. And conscious love is moving us out of codependent love into interdependent, equal partnership where you are individuals whole in yourself, in your most mature self, right? Where you can love everything about you without needing your counterpart to love them for you to feel significant, right? And V Biddy says it seemed easier being single. Well, listen, that's because you don't have to do this. you know, because when you're in a relationship, they are your mirror, and the parts of us, the shadows of us that we may not want to reflect on come to surface when we're triggered by our divine counterpart. They're there for us to heal. They're not there to hurt us. They're not there. That little gnat thing just landed right on here. That's funny. They're not. It's not there to piss us off or to ruin the relationship. But our divine counterpart is here to awaken us to our highest self, and that means being triggered sometimes so that these things can come up so we can look at them and reflect on them to heal them. But a lot of people aren't willing to do that. And that's where true love can come into feeling like it doesn't exist. True love doesn't mean this person is never going to trigger me, right? Divine love doesn't mean it's going to be rainbows and sunshine and kittens and butterflies all day long. Like, no, right? He who wants the rose must respect the thorn. That's probably going to be a T formation that comes out. But, V Biddy says, yikes, so true. I know. It's a tough truth. Look, we got the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. This is Spirit saying this is true. It's the truth. It's the tough truth. Divine clarity. There's a car revving up out there. Yeah, that's right. Because we revving up. We're getting ready to move into this new world. So we got to cut all of this shell. This is all the codependency. This is all of the distorted masculine and feminine energy, right? We got to cut that out. It's time to end that cycle so we can come into this brand new, amazing, delicious love, right? Really beautiful. What'd you say? Jennifer Collins says, well said. Thank you. Don't touch this. You ever seen Love Jones? Is that a movie? Maybe I should watch it. Can we figure out how to do movie watching nights? I don't know if YouTube does it. I might have to get a Patreon. Sorry. To do that. Manu. Oh, hi. We have a little visitor, guys. This is Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle. He loves when I talk about love. He always shows up when I do. Manu, welcome on. Shootery says sometimes it hurts too. Yeah, it does. Sometimes love can hurt, but it's for us to learn. It's for us to grow. And if it really like hurts, then maybe it wasn't love. You have to find the difference between what is love and what is toxicity, what is addiction, what is, infatuation, what is fantasy, right? And that's Saturn and Pisces retrograde right now. That's what this awakening is happening within us all at the same time with this new moon and everything, right? We can't forget about the other planets that are still in play while this is happening. VIBEZZZZ says, we trigger each other daily. Yeah, because we are each other's mirrors. That's why I love how the feminine card is the mirror. You know, the lover's card is her reflecting in the mirror, because it's like your divine counterpart is your reflection, is your seeing yourself in another soul. Let me say that again. Seeing yourself in another person. Seeing your soul in another person. Why? Because you are one soul. So you are awakening and triggering each other the things that you have to heal so that you can come into your highest enlightenment. Yeah. Jennifer Collins says, that would be cool movie night. I will let you know when I figure this out. Jennifer says, that name was hilarious. Something popsicle. Yes, it's Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle. Okay, don't forget it. The whole neighborhood knows who he is because he's very friendly, very large, and thinks he's a dog. And he's also my grandma reincarnated. He's the best. Don Touch says, yes, you should watch it. Okay, I'm gonna, what is it called again? Jennifer says, that's awesome. It is. He's great. Love Jones. Love Jones. I'm gonna try to remember that. I wonder if I can write it down. I don't have anything to write on. I always have, here we go. Always have something to write on. All right. Love Jones, because maybe I'll find it tonight if it's not too late after I finish this. Okay. Oh, come on. Thank you. Sorry, pause, guys. I have to write this down. I always see, I'm just that person that sees all things as a message. That's why I channel music all the time as a musician. The messages from songs. This is how you find clarity. This is how you find guidance. Again, this is how you learn how to walk by faith and not by sight, because sometimes it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Right? Like, why is my heart saying this? Why is my body saying that? Why is the world telling me this? And that's where the masculine is at too. He feels like there's so much that is trying to deter him away from, what he knows is his true love. And he's trying to figure out, that's why he's trying to figure out who to look and turn to and see and seek counsel from, and look at the world from a different perspective, because maybe all he's seen in love was a traditional, very traditional, or maybe even super non-traditional, but still extremely toxic, right? Relationship. Who knows? So again, we have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10 tens, and then we have the World card. So there is a lot of completion this new moon. And new moons typically are about new cycles, new beginnings anyway. So the fact that these tens of completion is very full moon vibes. But, we have a lot of swords, a ton of cups out here. This is the mental and the emotional. This is mind over heart. This is really trying to figure out how to align our mind, and I'm hearing our ego with our heart. And sometimes you got to tame that ego. You got to make that ego sit the F down, because they don't know. They're just trying to protect you from past pain, past heartbreak, right? Soul, again, this is about karma. This is about ending soul karmic ties, right? Don't Touch asks, are you into poetry? Yeah, I do love writing poetry. I am more so of a songwriter and like memoirist. But I do find myself writing a bit of poetry. So, yeah, what about you? Jennifer Collins says 100. So we have the Lemuria card came out here of number 55, unique gifts. This is really beautiful, because look at all that blue. And I love this alien too. Sometimes you guys might be feeling like an alien on this road to conscious love, right? You might be feeling like Nobody understands my journey. Nobody around me understands this. I'm sitting here. The closest thing that I can connect with and be understood by is Princess Leah on YouTube. Right? Sometimes I feel like I have to. The only way I can understand is reading books. That's okay, because you are an alien, says Lemuria, and your unique gifts. Look, sorry, it's blurry. Let me see if it'll clear. I don't know if it's gonna focus. It's number 55 if you can see it. My there it is. Yeah, number 55. Um, that is an ascendant master number. So if you want to look up what 55 means, but I always see 55 as radical change, radical expansion, right? 5 plus 5, 5 equals 10. Going from 5 to 10 is radical expansion, right? You and recognizing when you tap into your unique gifts could be the fact that you feel this divine love so deeply and you're willing to do the work that you need to do in order to align with that divine love, right? That is a unique gift in and of itself. It's not for the weak or the weary, this journey. Yeah, Jennifer, this is a beautiful card. Because look at this even beautiful lure card, the Realm Bridger, the bottom of the deck. I'm so sorry, I don't know why it's so blurry. Realm Bridger, Izzy Ivy is the writer, is the artist of this Beyond Lemuria deck. And number 41 might be a significant number as well. Maybe these are soul path numbers. But 41 also reduces to 5, right? 4 plus 1. And that's another change. So maybe you're catching the clock at 5:55. And when you do, just know that things are a changing. Things are a changing. If you're feeling tense, if you're feeling like you are at the verge of a breakdown, you're going through a breakthrough because you're at this completion, okay? So that you can open up this new world and come into this brand new version of you. So that you can really enjoy and embrace true divine love. It starts with yourself. The masculine is understanding how to pour into himself as well. You have to pour into your own cup. You have to allow divine to pour into you with all of that love so that it can overflow it, right? Really beautiful. And the Realm Bridger card, right? You're using your unique gifts to bridge the realms of heaven and earth. I love that. Yeah, really beautiful. This is really beautiful energy. I'm hearing that this is, even though this is a very, a lot of, feminine energy of this new moon with the Libra ruled by Venus, with Black Moon Lilith as well in conjunction. It's just like, but I'm also hearing that this is causing this awakening of the feminine. And I'm not hearing just awakening, but the transformation of the divine feminine energy, the sacred feminine energy within us, where we are standing in our truth and we are reflecting and we are healing and we are balancing. It's been a long time coming, but we're tapping into that moon feminine energy here, right? That black moon feminine energy. And we're like, listen, I'm done with this imbalance. We're coming into a space where, because the feminine, sacred feminine energy is saying, I am done with this imbalance. Sorry if you can hear the kids outside playing. It's kind of sweet, but they're screaming. So sorry if you can hear them. Um, you know, last bit of days of warm weather. But anyway, I'm hearing that because the feminine is saying, put my foot down, I'm done with this imbalance. I want reciprocity. I want equal partnership. I want, this divine love. And I want you to want it too, masculine. Obviously, masculine wants it as well. But I'm hearing, feminine energy saying, If this is what you want, then this is what you have to do. You have to cut this shit out. You have to cut out what is not working. You have to cut out what is no longer serving this connection. You have to cut out these, that playboy, fuckboy mentality. You have to cut out the non-committal. You have to cut out being afraid to just give your love. I'm hearing that song by NF. If you want love, if you want love, you gonna have to go through the pain. If you want love, you gonna have to learn how to change. If you want trust, you gonna have to give some away. If you want love, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what feminine is saying to the masculine. Jennifer Collins says, "No worries, I have kids too." Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If you want love, this is for the masculine and feminine within us all. This is the conversation that our feminine is having with our masculine energy, because distorted masculine energy, I see 111:01 was just on the clock, right? Our distorted masculine has been contaminating all of us, right? Which then contaminates into the feminine energy, right? And so we have been told, as if you identify as a divine feminine more so, our masculine energy, the distorted masculine energy, has not allowed us to be in our feminine fully. You can't cry, you can't give love, you can't trust nobody. It's easier to be single, right? I can do bad all by myself. I can do it on my own. I don't need a man. That's that waves of feminism that is shifting into out of, it went from codependency to independent. I don't even need your ass, to now it's coming into interdependence, where we together can work. That's the beauty about Libra. That's the beauty about the healthy light version of Libra, is balance, harmony, synergy, right? Where the sum of our parts is greater than us individually, where we can be individuals together, equal partnership. And it's hard to find because these masculines are still out here waking up, but they're waking up. They're waking up. We just got to give them a little bit of time and grace and patience. And while we're waiting for them to wake up, while we're waiting for them to get the knowledge and the understanding and the perspective that they need, while we're waiting for them to put their burdens down, while we're waiting for them to let their ships come in, right? While we're waiting for them to grow the confidence that they need, while we're waiting for them to trust in this divine love, we are over here doing what we need to do, right, Fems? We are the feminine energy within us all, right? We're over here reflecting, we're over here healing, we're over here radically accepting and building our spiritual connection with divine. We're over here understanding the yin yang balance of it all. We're over here trusting in our intuition. That's what we're doing. We're not sitting around twiddling our thumbs waiting. We're working, right? One of my favorite things to say that I heard actually when I was at church the other day was, I know it ain't Sunday, but we at church, okay. Was while we are waiting, right? God is working. Divine is working. Again, and this is not for me to conform anybody to any type of religion, okay? So don't cut off or run away because I said that. But this is how I bring all of my knowledge and wisdom and experience, and how it comes into this beautiful language of conscious love, okay? And that's what I heard. Bottom of, I'm hearing, seeing the top of the deck, this judgment card wants to come through from poking out of masculine's deck. There's a big transformation that's coming through. While we are waiting, God is working. Divine is working. Source, creator, whatever you want to call it, is working. Right? We're not just sitting here waiting around. We're working too. Right? Work is coming. And look, transform your life. Yes. Jennifer Collins says, I feel it. V Biddy says, best marriage counselor ever. Thanks, guys. Um, Jennifer also says exactly 100%. And Juicy Jumbo says, hello from Tennessee. Welcome from Tennessee. Love that you're here. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. All right. So our next steps that we have to move forward is in our 4 agreements. And if this would just want to focus, that would be great. Like, so great. But I guess it doesn't want to focus. So I'll read it for you. It says, don't take anything personally. That's the second agreement from the 4 agreements by Dama Galvariz. Jennifer says, looks good on your end. Oh, okay, good. Maybe I'm, you know why? It's probably because I don't have my glasses on right now. So I'm like, this is so blurry, guys. That could be it. But I see, don't take anything personally. That's the second agreement. Transform your life. And I saw that judgment card of transformation. Transform your life by not taking anything personally. Don't take the journey personally. Don't take the dark night of the soul personally. Don't take the ego personally. Don't take the masculine's journey personally or the feminine's journey personally. Because this is a long ass journey the feminine's on and has been on and is gonna be on, is what I'm hearing. Right? Don't take it personally though. Don't take timing personally. Because decisions are being made. We have so many kings out here as well. King of Cups twice, King of Swords. We have a lot. We have a lot of Ace energy, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Emperor, the High Priestess. We have a lot of major arcana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana out here. So Ace of Swords twice. I already said that. And just a shit ton of cups. There's a lot that is emotionally awakening within us. You see, even this is on the beach with all this water. I'm going to read this little note on the back here that says, when you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even your sadness will simply disappear if you don't take things personally. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is changing and transforming. Transformation is happening. A whole new world is occurring. We are breaking open a whole new world. Old cycles are ending, but it does take time. It does take time. So while we are waiting, do the work internally. While we are waiting, let divine do its work on us, on our hearts, and on our counterparts' hearts if that is what you are praying for. Because you are bridging the realms. You are taking these beautiful, unique gifts of faith, is what I'm hearing. Faith is a unique gift, the gift of hope. Love always hopes, always trusts, always believes. I just made that part up. But love always, what is it? Hopes, trusts, believes, perseveres, protects. That's the one. But either way, I don't need to quote the word. All I'm hearing is just quote the energy. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Hello, welcome on. Paulino. Paparino. That's a cool name. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to close out this wonderful reading, this really, really beautiful reading. with some tea formations. Paulino says, raise your arms. I'm not going to do that, but thanks for the request. So I'm going to go ahead and just see what these beautiful tea formations here. Okay, that's got a good chunk here. All right, you guys. So you're not going to be able to read this, but do know that after my Tea and Tarot Tuesdays, I post the recap on my Daily Divine, and I showed the cards only, and it's a shorter read because we're just going over the cards that are the recap of it. So if that is something that's of interest to you, definitely again hit that notification bell when you subscribe to my channel so you can know when I do post it. And so I'll be going over this recap tomorrow for a sneak peek pre-record as well, and then it'll go public the day after Tea and Tarot Tuesday. But something too that you might enjoy if you like to be able to see the cards, it might give you a stronger message. But also you'll be able to see the tea formations if you like to see them. First one here is your breath fills you with energy anywhere and anytime you need it. That's a good affirmation for reminder for breath work, especially during how deep and intense this new moon is and these eclipses are. Breath work. Remember, this energy is going to be with us through the end of the year until 90 days from the new moon, which is January 2nd. Okay, this energy has also been with us since July 2nd, 90 days prior to. So remember, just remember that. Okay, breath work. That's what we need to do. Take our breaths. Love that. I think, I don't know where I'm going to put this, but I'm going to hear anywhere you need it. I'm actually going to put this here on the Ten of Wands because laying those burdens down, get that energy, keep your energy up, masculine. And know that you are a child of the universe. Yes, beautiful. Love this. I'm going to put this on the unique gifts, actually. It's going to put it on the Page of Cups. But you are a child of the universe. The plants have enough spirit to transform our limited vision. By Rosemary Gladstar. So some of you might be planters. You might have a green thumb. You might have a garden. I'm hearing pay attention, connecting with your plants, and just remembering how they transform our vision. Why? Because we see how they do not rush their growth, and we need to be in that space of patience. I'm going to put that on the Knight of Pentacles. There is pleasure in the pathless woods by Lord Byron. In the pathless woods, sometimes we cannot see where we are going. We cannot see what's in front of us. I'm going to put that on the Three of Wands, but there's still pleasure in the pathless woods. There's still pleasure where we cannot see, in the unknown, in the uncertainty. You guys, here's my favorite. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. By Lao Tzu. Oh, that's so perfect. That's a Seven of Pentacles energy right there. But I'm going to put that on the Knight of Pentacles, right? Because nature does not hurry. Yeah, we always showing up. Always shows up where it needs to be. Okay, what's this one? Okay, this is simple, beautiful. From Choice Organics says, live fully. Choice. It's a choice. I'm hearing live fully is a choice. Fully freely and deeply. I love this. I'm going to put that on the Ace of Cups so it can overflow with love. Smiling is the most basic kind of piecework. That's cute. I like that. Just smile through the pain and sorrow. Smile, then maybe tomorrow. Right? You can find the piecework, and if you just smile. I don't know where to put that. I'm going to put that in the Lover's card. Yeah. Look in the mirror and just smile. Just smile. Gratitude leads to love. Really beautiful. Welcome on. Hi, Nabila Bellis. What's this? And why is this on my FYP? This always comes up. Well, I think Spirit wants you to hang out with us during this Tea and Tarot Tuesday. This is the sneak peek, but just we are finishing up on feeling the vibes out for this upcoming week to come for the new moon, hearing what Spirit has to say for the Divine Feminine Masculine Collective and how we can best navigate these energies, and going through our finishing up our tea formations, some positive affirmations for this Tea and Tarot Tuesday. They're little affirmations from my teacups, from my teas, because I do have a FemRems tea apothecary. He said, "Is this a ritual?" No, it's not a ritual. It's just a check in, an energy check in, some messages from Spirit, from the highest frequencies of conscious love. And right now, I guess you could say the ritual is reading these tea formations, positive messages, because we are completing our reading. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate that you tuned in as your YouTube invited you, and feel free to stick around. Gratitude leads to love. This is wonderful, especially with how many cups of love we had coming out here. Yeah, gratitude leads to love. Make sure you are staying grateful for the love that is within you, for the love that I'm hearing. I want to put that on the Two of Cups or the Ace of Cups that came out. I'm hearing the Ace of Cups though, because when we fill our hearts with gratitude, that's how we can receive love. When we can fill our hearts with God, with the gratitude of divine love, then it can continue to help us to receive love. Then we can give love back, and then we can continue to lead in love. Yeah. Yeah. Navila Bella says, "Where are you from?" I'm from the United States, here in the Heartland. Where are you from? Navila, and you said this randomly came up. I don't know why, though. Like I said, if you were meant to be here, if it called to you. So this once we wrap up this live, it'll go public for this upcoming Tea and Tarot on Tuesday. So if you want to, you can feel free to rewind it back if you want to hear it live, or you can wait till Tuesday to hear the whole message and see if it resonates with you. He said, "I'm from Philly. I'm tired. I'm going to bed." That's all right too. Peace out. Thank you for being here. Peace and love. Namaste. All right, my beloveds. We have just a couple more here. Yeah, see you later. We have "Beauty is Not Caused, It Is" by Emily Dickinson. Beauty is not caused, it is. Yeah. We are the beauty that we see. There's nothing you have to do to be, is what I'm hearing. That's beautiful. And our final tea formation for the night, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate your company, is the plants have enough spirit to transform your limited vision. That sounds familiar. I think we had this one before. We sure do. By Rosemary Gladstar, put on the Knight of Pentacles. But I'm actually hearing this to put on the Hangman for the masculine. Yeah, really, really beautiful. We have a lot of doubled up cards here, or T formations, but it sounds about right. I think so. And if it changes for tomorrow's recap, then it will. But otherwise, this has been beautiful. VIBEZZZZ says many thanks for your wisdom. My depression has lifted. I love that. That is amazing, and it makes my job here worth it and done. Yes, that's my mission. So I'm glad that you are here. I hope you stay connected with our soul fam. Feel free for anybody who hasn't already to like and subscribe my channel, Princess Leah 888, and to hit the notification bell. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I do have a few days left of my September promo where your first reading will be a complimentary 3-card pre-recorded little mini read and over a topic of your choice. And if you would like to purchase a full tea and tarot soul session, you will get a 1 ounce loose leaf handcrafted tea from my FemRems apothecary if you are in the United States. And yes, and so if that is something that is of interest to you, you can definitely find me, message me, or email me. My email is in the description box, femrems811@gmail.com, or you can find me on my social media over on TikTok and Instagram, Princess Leah 888. And until next time, my beautiful beloveds, this has been so wonderful. I enjoyed all of your energy. For those who participated and also, you know, unfolded this message together, thank you so much. And for those who are tuning in at the time of this going public, thank you so much for also being here. And I hope that this message helps and resonated, and the light within me honors and values and just cherishes and admires the light within you so much. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.